Hey guys, I'm back. I had a little hiatus. I just realized it's been almost a month since I posted a video. Got other things going on in life, stuff happens, priorities, that type of thing, and Guy Carter's been pretty slow, so I've been doing other things. But I still am making Guy Carter, I'm making videos. I just had a slow point. Hopefully it'll pick up here in February. But what I wanted to do for you guys tonight was I bought a new knife, and I kind of want to do a little quick review on it. I haven't really heard anything much from our community about it. I mean, there's videos on it, but not a whole lot. And what really got my attention was Knives Illustrated, which I'm sure a lot of you guys read or subscribe to. But the knife is the Coast Rapid Response 3.0. It's a 3-inch half serrated blade. I didn't really want the serrated blade, but I bought this at my local Sportsman's Warehouse, and either had the option of this one or the longer version, the 3.9-inch version, and they both had half serrations, so I just said, I'll just get it. So that's him there. Comes in one of those little bubble wrap things that that hang on the shelf. Yeah, usually where the cheaper knives are at. It was only $30, $29.99. Some quick specs on it. It's got a max lock, little extra lock here, which I think is pointless because my 2-year-old could figure that out, so I don't even know what that's for. Lifetime guarantee from the folks up there in Portland, where most of the knife manufacturers are. Ron Lake helped design it, so I guess that's a pretty big deal. I'm not too familiar with his work, but I guess he's a pretty famous guy. Oh yeah, here's one cool thing. It has this roller cam on it that I've never seen on any other kind of knife. You can see it right there. Let me get a little pointer. You can see it right there. You can see me rolling it right there. It's part of it's what the spring pushes on for the assisted opening. It's got this leaf spring in the back here. I got it right there. You can see when you close it, you can see the little roller bearing in there, so that when you start to do your assist, it catches that into that leaf spring. And this thing comes out hard. Probably the hardest assisted knife, fastest assisted knife I've ever used. I've got a couple. I've got the Kershaw Clash. I've got my Saw Gauges. This is a little bit bigger blade, so of course it's going to be a little bit slower. But this thing just flies out of here. You'd probably notice I took the pocket clip off. It was just this little simple design right here. The knife's so small that it doesn't need one. I just put it in my pocket. Knives Illustrated actually has the longer version right on the cover. So they say Dream Team Knife, Ron Lake and Coast Rapid Response. And then there's your couple page, I think it's 4-page article in here. Right here. Smooth rapid response. So you can see the plain edge is stainless, and then the serrated version is the black, which I like the black. even though I don't like to have serrations. There's the shorter version. I didn't really need a big knife like that. Just doesn't do me any good, because this version overall it's what does it say, almost 9 inches, 8 3/4. That's just too big. Most of the time I'm wearing slacks. I need a light, carry knife I can put down in my pocket. You guys can see the steel is says 7 CR17 stainless there, but I believe the packaging actually said 5 CR17 CM, kind of like the Kershaw's used the 13. I mean, not a big deal. It's made in China. So you guys get the gist that it is a $30 knife. But you know what? On the 2013 buyer's guide for Knives Illustrated, they actually have it as, there it is right there, and it's sitting in the company of $300 knives, $380, $80, and the 17 top tactical folders basically in the world right now. This $30 knife is part of that. And you know what? I agree. And I will tell you guys if I think something sucks, because it doesn't, have any bearing on me. But for $30, this is the best knife that I have found for that price, including the Kershaw's. The Kershaw's have a little bit better steel, and you can kind of get that in the edge. So if the steel is your end-all be-all, then this is not going to be it for you. You're going to like the Kershaw better. But the overall design and how well it works, how good it feels in the hand, really good texture on here, nice wide body on there, really good purchase on there. It's got this great little thumb ramp in there with a little bit of jimping. It has been so much fun to carry. It's got these cool little target designs on the pivot points. I mean, it's just cool looking. And when you think of Coast, you don't think, ooh, wow, they make good knives. They make lights. But you know what, guys? For $30, this is absolutely an excellent knife. You can buy the bigger version if you need a bigger one, or the plain edge if you don't want a serrated. It's liner lock. Liner lock's a little hard to get to. You can see there they don't have it contoured much to get to it, so you kind of got to pay attention. But the one thing I've noticed that you notice about assisted knives is when you flip them and you want to close them, usually you got to put it up against your leg and close it, so it turns a assisted knife from a one-handed knife to a one-hand and a leg knife. So where that's not the case with this, when it's opened, whether you use your thumb for the liner lock or you use your index finger, I use my index finger, close that with my thumb, and it closes right up. Because there's no resistance on it, and this first, if I would lock it, and this travel right here, there's no resistance. So it's a little bit safer than your standard assisted knife, and it's a lot easier to close because your tension doesn't start until the knife is almost closed, which gives you better leverage with one hand to just, and it's got this really nice feeling, just little click to it. It's really nice. Several times I've tried to close this with one hand and dropped it, or almost cut myself. Maybe that's my inexperience, but I've been carrying my Dragonfly 2 a lot because it's so light, and like I said, I carry slacks most of the time. Or I've been carrying my Bone Collector Benchmade, the Axis lock, and this is by far the best quality knife that I have. But it's so expensive that I don't want to be cutting, sticky, dirty cardboard tape, and which is mostly what I'm doing. I know it can handle it, but really, this is kind of like my knife that I go out if I'm just going to town. Maybe I want to, show it off, or, something a guy would do, hey, look at my cool $100 plus knife. But for just day-to-day use, this thing is excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And for $30, you can't go wrong. I mean, $30 for a knife, especially one that's as quality as this is. I'm probably going to buy another one. Maybe I'll buy the bigger one. Maybe I'll buy another smaller one. Probably the straight edge. And I'm thinking that I'm going to do a subscriber giveaway here real soon. Thanking you guys for sticking with me and all my new subscribers, because there's been so many of you lately and I haven't had the ability to thank all of you. So be prepared, guys, for a giveaway. It's going to be real simple, because I just want to show you guys appreciation, so I'm not going to make you jump through 1,000 hoops. It's basically going to be just send me a message in response to the video, the contest video, and you can send me a video response if you want, but it's not necessary. You can just send me a PM, or you can comment on the video. I don't know. I'll have the rules once I get it lined out, but be ready for that. I will be doing a contest here soon and giving away some good stuff, whether it's a custom blade that I've been working on, or taking that cold steel knife and fixing it up the way somebody wants, or giving away some new manufacturer's knife. I don't know. If you guys want to give me some ideas, I will definitely take them under advisement. So, glad to be back. Glad you guys are all still here hanging out. BW Kid, I want to thank him. He kind of woke me up, said, hey man, where you been? Well, buddy, here I am. I'm back. And sorry this video was kind of long, guys. I kind of wanted to talk about this knife quite a bit. I'm really, really happy with it. I mean, when you spend so little on something that performs so well, you get excited about it. It's hard to get really excited about something that's so expensive, because you know it's going to perform well. Or it should, at least. But when you get something inexpensive that performs so well, it's something worth mentioning. So go check out the Coast knives, guys. Whether you look at your local store or you go online. I know you can get the 3-incher online for, not much over $20. And they're definitely worth the money. So, thank you guys. Keep your ears open for the contest coming soon. And take care and have a good night.